Hello, today we're going to be talking about custom reporting. Now Mazévo already includes several built-in reports that you can run that in most cases will probably give you the information that you're looking for about your events, but every now and then you need to get some information out of the system that's not included in those canned reports. And so we're going to focus on what that looks like today in Mazévo to create a custom report. With the Mazévo custom reporting, it's easy to figure out. It's also easy to save your reports so that you can run them later without having to reinvent the wheel. And finally, you can share these with the rest of your team if you need to. So we're going to use a quick example here to show you what that looks like. The reporting tool in Mazévo is found here under Find Events by going to the Advanced area of Find Events. Now, what this does is this gives me a way to go in and pull out just the events that I am looking for in the system here. So in my case, I can choose first what date range I want to run, and I'm just going to run it for today's events. My example here that I'm using is I need to get a report to my security team that shows them when my building is in use after hours. So I don't want to just show them all the events that we have going on. They only need to see the ones happening in the evening after 5 p.m. So to do that, we only want to pull up today's events, like I said, and then we'll go in here under Add Filter. And we're going to find, I've got all kinds of different filters I can run here. So I can limit it by just certain rooms or buildings, certain kinds of events. But the one I want's down here at the bottom, time of day. And I'm going to say here in this case, I want to see only the events that are happening after 5 p.m. The other thing is I can decide what information needs to show on this report. And so I've got several columns of information that you'll see will show up here. These are just the default ones that Mazévo gives us. So I can decide if I need to see all of these. For instance, I might not need to see status on here since this is just showing today's events. But one thing I do know, my security team likes to know what type of organization is going to be in my facility. So is this an external group or is this more of an internal group that belongs to my organization? So I can add a column or multiple columns to this by coming down here. And in this case, I'm going to look for the one that says organization type here and add that. So now that's going to be part of this report. So once I've got everything set the way I want, I hit this search button right here, and it's going to go out and it's going to find all the events that are happening today after 5 p.m. in my facilities. And that's exactly what I got here. Now, if I needed to tweak it further, I can click back on this filters tab and I can, add other filters or change things if I need to. But if everything's the way I like, I can just go ahead and save it right here, and I'm going to put it in as my security report. I'm also going to make it available to others in my department. So I'll check that box right there. I hit save. So now it's saved as a report that can be run later. So anybody that needs to run this report going forward, if they just go into Find Events right here, they'll see there's My Views and Public Views right here. So I made that as a public view. And there it is. It's a security report. So anybody that clicks on this, the report's just going to run for them. They don't have to do any settings or anything like that. It just runs. Okay. Let me go under My Views because this is the one I created. It's also under here as well. The final thing is I can share this with my team. I can email them a link to the report. So whoever I send this to does not need to have a Mazévo login to actually run the report. They just click the link and the report runs, which in my case in this example, my security team, they don't have a Mazévo login, but I can email this to them as a report, and I can have this email go out to them every day if I wish, so they just automatically get it daily if I want to, but all they have to do, click the link, and it will just show them the list of events that way. So anyways, hope this has been helpful so you can see how easy it is to run the reports, see how you can save them and share them with your team. So if you have any questions, let us know, and thanks a lot.